Playing with a Full Deck. January 24, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. It doesn't take rocket science to figure out what is going on in the world, you simply have to step back far enough to observe what is going on. Don't get lost in the detail. Figure out who is who. Then you know what is what. Why is China suffering the outbreak of a dangerous 1918 influenza-type viral epidemic? It's their payback for signing a new trade deal with Trump, a love letter from Bill Gates and the other Ubermensch who incubated the virus at Texas A&M and patented it for profit. The proof is right there in their patent application, including the revolving genetic key that makes the virus mutate at a rapid rate. A virus, you must understand, is just a small bit of self-replicating DNA that inserts itself into our own cell system DNA and hijacks the machinery to produce nasty side effects. They thought they could make the virus mutate fast enough to cover their tracks, that is, by the time we recovered the bullet, the ballistics would have changed so as to look like it came from a different source. Surprise, 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 as Gomer Pyle would say. When this sort of thing, biological warfare, is carried out by private corporations as a mercenary operation in retaliation for trade deals, it's time to shut those corporations down. It's time to put an end to the Bill Gates hegemony at Microsoft. And put Gates in a nice mental hospital. Come to that, anyone who believes in human-caused climate change based on increased carbon dioxide emissions that impact is on 1/300% of the atmosphere is mentally unbalanced. Bill Gates qualifies as a mental incompetent for buying into that rubbish, but more pointedly, by pulling this caper, he qualifies as an emotional and moral incompetent, too. The corporations of the world are allowed to exist for any lawful purpose, not any legal purpose. This means that when they cross the line and start killing innocent people and causing vast property damage here, or in any other country on Earth, they forfeit their right to exist. And, as I pointed out to Pope Francis, hiding the old evil behind new names is no longer an option. These imaginary things called corporations that cause misery on Earth need to be dismantled, and the men behind them and responsible for them need to be punished. This is as pure and simple and self-evident as rain falling. We cannot allow criminals to rampage around, whether in the guise of corporations, or in the guise of armed gangs. The men directing the criminal actions of these corporations can't be held harmless and allowed to turn around and spin off new corporations to continue their activities, either. They need to permanently lose their ability to participate in corporate affairs of any kind, and their personal fortunes need to be docked for the damage they cause. If they can't think things through for themselves, the rest of us will have to do their thinking for them. Please consider making a small donation to help support Anna von Reitz and the Living Law Firm, by visiting theamericanstatesassembly.net, scroll to the bottom and click on the Donate Now button. Thank you.